Hello. Feeling a bit awkward, nervous about this. Been a while since I've done this. What's up? My name is Default Dude, and today I'm playing one of those Would You Rather games on the internet. I'm pretty sure I've played this before on my channel, pretty sure. I just got back from holiday not too long ago, and I haven't been able to record anything yet. It's been something like 6 weeks or something. I basically got home and then uploaded a video, and then with two younger siblings living in the house, it's always noisy, so if there was any crying or screaming, it just reverberates through the entire house like some sort of twisted echo chamber. But yeah, I wanted to record something. There is DLC for A Hat in Time coming out on the 13th of September. I know because I've made like 4 reminders in my phone, because if you download it on that day on Steam, it is free for 24 hours. And I'm probably going to go back and play the entirety of that game. I might record it, because I really enjoyed it the first time. I played it like in one sitting, made a weekend out of it. That makes me sound like trash. Accurate. So yeah, I'll probably play that, but I wanted to do something a bit more relaxing, just to, well, I've had a tough last few days, a lot of like emotions running high, and then, you know, disappointment, and then hope, and then disappointment, and then hope, and then disappointment. It's been a bit back and forth. I have not been feeling great, but hopefully playing a stupid game on the internet will help me feel a little bit better. So I've got my can of miscellaneous Sodipop, and I've got a bowl of cereal here. I just caught my hair in the recording window, and it is trash. Oh Jesus, it's a bit sticking up here. This how you do me? This how you do me? Anyway, so the first question. Would you rather play Pac-Man or Space Invaders? This is actually an easy one for me. I would rather play Pac-Man because, one, I know tons of Pac-Man clones on the iOS store that are fun, the Apple store, a few on the internet, and I find the game quite enjoyable. Space Invaders, on the other hand, I am shit at. I've never once beat the game. You'd think a game of such a simple premise and easy controls, and honestly, it's very predictable, and I can't do it. I'm so bad at it. You're supposed to destroy all of the things, right? Never been able to do it. No matter how hard I try, they always get to me, or I get myself shot, or I blow up all my cover by accident because I'm bad at the game. So, Pac-Man. Yes, correct. 67% of you are correct. You are right. If you had no choice, would you rather kill yourself, enter your younger sibling in the Hunger Games? My younger siblings are both like 2 at the moment, so actually, that's an interesting question. How old do you have to be to enter the Hunger Games? Because Rue was pretty young, and Prim was pretty young, and they were selected. But I guess you have to put your name forward, right? But Katniss's mother put Prim's name forward because, like, she thought the chances of it happening were pretty slim, and it happened. So, do you think a parent would put the name of their, like, 2-year-old son or daughter or other down for food? It's a possibility, depending on how hungry they were, I suppose, but... And I suppose the capital would let them. That's pretty fucked up dystopian future when you think about it. You don't even have to think about it, it's pretty fucked up. So that would be pretty bad, but then again, I like me also. Nah, it would have to be this. Oh, wow. Wow. 57% of you are selfish as hell. Although, I guess that is a tough one, because what if you don't have a younger sibling? Though I guess in the scenario you do. But, no. I would never be able to live it down, and nobody would ever forgive me. It's all about thinking ahead and doing the right thing. It's not about logic, it is about doing the right thing. Would you rather be a famous rapper, be a notorious... Let me try that again. Would you rather be a rapper or be a notorious lobster? Well, my name is Kofi, and I'm here to say that I'd rather be a mobster in a major way. Yeah, I guess. It worked for Snoop, though, didn't it? Is he a mobster? What is he? He's a singer. I might be getting confused. He was, though, wasn't he? God, that feels like a lifetime ago. Would you rather always disappoint people, always anger people? Why not both? In my experience, I can't do... I either do neither or both. Mostly both. I'm gonna eat some cereal. Cereal break. Yeah. I would always disappoint people. And yes, that hits a little too close to home, but when people are angry, they tend to lash out, and that's no fun. But when they're disappointed, it's usually just a, I'm disappointed in you. Or, you know, when I disappoint, say, who do I disappoint? In my head, it just did like a credit sequence of like mother, brother, grandparents, uncles, cousins. Yeah, no, honestly, it's much easier to... I was going to say it's much easier to disappoint people than anger them, but I mean, that's a matter of perspective. It's much easier to deal with people being disappointed in you than people being angry with you. But always, all the time, even if I do something great, like, hey, I got an A in this exam, why didn't you get an A star? Or, I made this excellent souffle, why didn't you make something that tastes better? I don't like souffle. Alright. Would you rather be as you are now, or have $100 million but have a 5% chance of instant death? Okay, actually, hold on. I have something. 5%, that's 1 in 20, right? I have my dice box. It's the box where I keep my dice. Sure would be embarrassing if I wasn't recording right now. Oh, I am recording, thank God. Alright, 1 in 5% chance. Alright, so those of you, or some of you may know that I play D&D. I talk about it sometimes. So I have here, let me just see if my camera focuses. I've never actually seen if my camera focuses very well. I have a 20-sided dice. Have $100 million to have a 5% chance of instant death. Which means I would get $100 million and I get to roll this dice. And if it is a 1, then I die. Can I tilt the camera down? This is... shit. Oh, shit. Oh god, I'm so bad at literally everything. There we are. Alright, let's see how to do this. Alright. Also, something I should point out is, yeah, my camera is literally taped to the top of my laptop, which is why when I'm not moving the camera when I do this, I'm just tilting my laptop screen down, so... Oh, I should have thought about this a bit more, because I can't see the screen if I do this. Ah! Alright. So is that here? Nope, it's here. Okay. So, if I roll a 1, I die. Otherwise, I get $100 million. Actually, that's another question. My camera, my laptop is totally tilted back right now. If I get $100 million but I do die, do my family get to keep that $100 million? Because that's still a pretty good situation. Anyway, back to the dice rolling. What are the fucking chances? That's not fucking allowed! That's not allowed! That's not allowed! That's fucking ridiculous! What the fuck? In case you are unsure, I'm doing my best not to change that on the camera. That is a 1. And it is not a 7 because this here... Shit. I'm so bad at doing this. That there is a 7. And what it landed on was a 1. Which means I died. Oh shit, and I fucked up the angle of my camera forever, but that's okay because I died and nobody gets $100 million. Everything suck forever. I have literally the worst luck. Fuck you, dice. Nope, fuck it, still do it. Yep. That's bullshit. I'm not happy with that, and it happened on fucking camera. You're only able to eat one of the two. Would you rather only eat meat or fish? I dislike fish. I don't know what it is, actually. Like, you know when you're younger and you watch all those cartoons and the fancy people, the rich people are like, oh, well, lobster is the fanciest food. I don't like lobster. Lobster tastes are bad. And, like, when you get, like, I will say salmon, very, very good. Smoked salmon, very, very good. But when you get, like, the fish and it's got all the bones in it, fucking hate it. Meat, on the other hand, all meat is good. There are cows that are tasting good all the time. Chickens, they are good to eat. Lamb, duck. For a second I was going to say are ducks meat. And yes, they are. They're birds. Fish is also technically meat though, isn't it? Whatever. I'd only eat meat. I'm not happy about the dice rollings. Alright, I think this will be the last one I do, because I just want this to be a short video. If you were forced to eat a certain way, would you rather eat soup for every meal with only your face, stab your tongue with a fork every time you ate? Are we talking like draw blood stab? Yeah, this one, because I'd still be able to eat lots of different types of food. And I could probably get like a piercing or something that reduces damage from that. You know, like a... I don't even know, dude. Like, fuck. But, that's, I mean, it doesn't say draw blood. Be specific. This is why genies trick so many people out of wishes all the time. Y'all ain't specific enough. But eating soup with only your face for every meal? If it was eat only with your face every meal, or stab your tongue with a fork every time you ate, you know, only, you know, eat with your face, but it's eating soup for every meal, which I don't think would give me all the nutrition I need, because I only like 2 or 3 different types of soup, and only Heinz, which says a lot about me. But, yeah, stabbing your tongue with a fork is just like, oh, I can't wait to eat this delicious lasagna, but first, and then I can eat. And then, you know, ooh, bacon, let me have some. But eating soup for every meal, I would get tired of that very quickly. Not to say I wouldn't get tired of stabbing myself with a fork, but you get the point. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, click the like button down below and subscribe to my channel for more of this quality content in the future. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. I think I did the thing with the wrong hand this time. It felt wrong, you know? It didn't feel correct.